God and Michael are trying to reach you. Open this before 72 hours to avoid disaster. My child, please do not look away from this screen right now, because what I'm about to tell you is a matter of extreme urgency. There is a reason this message has appeared in front of you at this exact second, and it is because a major event is unfolding in your life that you were never meant to handle on your own. Heaven is leaning very close to you in this moment, whispering your name with a sense of great importance. You must listen carefully and stay until the very last word, because something is forming silently in the background of your life, something you cannot see yet, but something that was designed to break you within the next 72 hours. You are hearing these words for a specific reason, so please do not scroll away. Your life is being redirected in this very moment to avoid a disaster that was heading straight for your door. Archangel Michael is standing right behind you, and he has a message of protection that he has been waiting to deliver. Every second you spend listening to this is a second that protects you from a tragedy you didn't even know was coming. Take a deep breath and realize that you are not here by accident. You are here because you are being shielded from a situation that was meant to cause you great pain. I want you to think about the strange tension you have been feeling inside yourself lately. You might have noticed a sense of restlessness, a sudden fear that comes out of nowhere, or sleepless nights where your mind just won't stay quiet. You might have dismissed this as normal stress or random anxiety, but it is actually a warning from the spiritual realm. Something has been approaching you quietly. A situation or a person that was intended to disrupt your peace, and heaven is trying to stop it before it reaches you. If you stay through this message, a chain of events will begin to shift in your favor, and the harm that was meant for you will collapse before it ever touches your life. If you leave right now, you might miss the very thing that was designed to protect you. There is a door that has been shut in your life for many years, and it is suddenly starting to open. We are talking about a massive shift, a divine interruption that only happens once in a lifetime. The energy around you right now is shaking because something is breaking open for your benefit. Archangel Michael keeps repeating that you must not scroll away because your transformation is only seconds away. You need to understand that someone has been plotting against your peace, perhaps without even realizing the weight of their intentions. Whether it was through their words, their actions, or their secret plans, a deep emotional blow was being prepared for you. But heaven has stepped in before that blow could land on your spirit. This message is acting as your shield, and while you might not fully understand how it works yet, you will very soon. Something was meant to fall apart in these next 72 hours. It could have been a relationship you value, a plan you worked hard on, or even your own emotional stability. You were never supposed to walk into that moment blind, and that is why this intervention is happening in real time. This is not a coincidence. It is a spiritual rescue mission. Do not look away, because you are standing at the edge of a moment that will rewrite your entire story. Only those who stay until the end will receive the full protection being sent through this divine message. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is important that you stay focused on these words until they are finished. As you listen, the air around you is already starting to shift. Something that was meant to shake your world is being diverted by heaven. Michael is standing guard over you, almost pleading for you to stay and hear this truth. This is not a normal moment in your day. It is a divine interruption designed to save you from a path that would have drained your soul completely. The fact that you are still here means your spirit already recognizes this truth, even if your mind is still trying to catch up. If this message is touching your heart, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a moment of protection. Also, comment "I am protected" below to claim this shield for your life and help this message reach others who need it. A revelation is coming for you, and you need to hear it before the next few days unfold. Think back to the strange signs you've seen recently, unusual dreams, a heaviness in your chest, or random thoughts that felt like warnings. These were signals from heaven trying to pull you away from a dangerous path. You are now stepping into a moment that will decide what happens next in your life. There is a path in front of you that splits in two. One side is full of confusion and loss, while the other is full of clarity and growth. The choice of which path you take depends on whether you are willing to listen to this guidance. The weight you have been carrying in your heart for so long is finally starting to lift. And it is happening right now as you listen to these words. You might have felt like you were walking through a thick fog, unable to see the next step or understand why things were becoming so difficult. But that fog is clearing because a divine light is being shined upon your path. This is the moment of your great emotional clarity, a rare gift that heaven only grants when a person is truly ready to move into a new chapter of their life. You are ready, even if you don't feel like it yet, and the universe is about to show you exactly why you had to go through the struggles of the past few months. Think about how busy your mind has been lately, constantly spinning with what-ifs and worries about the future. That mental noise is about to be replaced by a silence so deep and peaceful that it will surprise you. This is not a normal kind of peace. It is a divine stillness that comes when you finally realize that the battle is no longer yours to fight. Someone else is taking over for you. The invisible hands of the divine are moving pieces around in your life that you couldn't move on your own. You have been trying to force doors open that were stuck, but now those doors are going to swing wide without you even having to touch the handle. When you wake up tomorrow, pay close attention to the very first thought that enters your mind. It won't be a thought of worry or a list of chores. It will be a sudden realization about a person or a situation that has been confusing you for a long time. You will suddenly see the truth about who is for you and who is against you. This clarity is a shield in itself. Heaven is removing the blindfold from your eyes so you can stop pouring your energy into places and people that do not deserve your light. You are being shown your own worth, and for the RST time. In a long time, you are going to believe it. This shift isn't just happening inside your mind, it is going to start showing up in your physical world very quickly. You might receive a message from someone you haven't heard from in a long time, or an opportunity that seemed dead will suddenly show signs of life. These are not coincidences. They are heaven's signature on your life, a way of letting you know that the plan is in motion. If you have been waiting for a sign, this is it. You don't need to look any further because the confirmation is already surrounding you. The air in your home might even feel lighter, and the tension in your shoulders is going to start melting away. If you feel this peace beginning to settle over you, please take a second to subscribe to this channel so we can stay connected on this journey. It also helps so much if you comment, "I am ready for my blessing" below. When you type those words, you are putting your intention out into the world and telling the universe that you are open to receiving everything that is being sent your way. Your words have power, and claiming your peace is the first step to making it permanent. As this transformation continues, you will notice that you no longer feel the need to explain yourself to people who don't understand you. The urge to defend your choices or apologize for your journey is going to disappear. This is because you are being filled with a quiet confidence that comes directly from a higher source. You are being prepared to step into a position of leadership and influence, and you cannot do that if you are still worried about the opinions of those who were never meant to walk this path with you. The divine is clearing your circle to make room for the people who will actually support and elevate you. This is a very powerful and rare moment in your timeline. Most people go through the our whole lives without ever experiencing this level of divine intervention. You are here because you have a specific purpose that needs to be fulfilled, and the obstacles that were in your way were simply too big for a human to move alone. That is why Michael has stepped in. That is why the messages are becoming so direct. You are being protected from a disaster, yes, but you are also being launched into a season of abundance that will make the pain of the past seem like a distant memory. Stay with me as we continue, because the way your daily life is about to reshape itself is truly incredible. You are moving from a place of surviving into a place of thriving. Every decision you make from this moment forward will be guided by an inner compass that is finally pointing in the right direction. You are not lost anymore. You are exactly where you need to be, and the best part of your story is just beginning to be written. The next few hours are critical, so keep your heart open and listen to the quiet voice within you that is saying, everything is going to be okay. My child, the transformation that is happening in your life right now is not just a feeling, it is a physical reality that is starting to take shape in everything you touch. Think about the projects you have been working on, the dreams you have kept hidden in your heart, and the goals that seem just out of reach. Those things are no longer standing still. The energy of heaven is flowing into your daily routine, making the impossible suddenly feel very possible. You are going to notice that you have more energy than you've had in years. The heavy weight that used to sit on your chest when you woke up is gone, replaced by a sense of purpose that you can't quite explain. This is because the disaster that was meant to strike you within these 72 hours has been completely dismantled. The trap that was set for you has been broken, and you walked right past it without even knowing it was there. This is what it means to be truly protected. While others are struggling with chaos and confusion, you are being led into a space of safety and abundance. You might see others around you facing sudden storms, but your house will remain calm. This isn't because you are lucky, it is because you chose to listen and stay present for this divine message. As you move through your day, pay attention to the small coincidences that start to happen. You might think of a solution to a problem that has been bothering you for months. You might find a resource or a piece of information that you desperately needed just appearing on your screen or in a conversation. These are the divine doors opening for you. Heaven is making the path smooth so you can run toward your future instead of crawling. You have spent enough time struggling, and the universe has decided that your season of hardship is officially over. If you can feel this shift happening in your spirit right now, please hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you are telling the universe that you want to stay on this path of light and protection. Also, please take a moment to comment "My doors are opening" below. Sharing your journey in the comments creates a powerful circle of protection for everyone watching. When we stand together and declare our blessings, the energy becomes even stronger. Your comment might be the very thing that encourages someone else who is feeling lost. You are also going to see a major change in your relationships. The people who were draining your energy or holding you back are going to naturally drift away. You won't even have to have a difficult conversation or force them out. The divine will simply rearrange your life so that they no longer fit. In their place, new people will arrive. These will be individuals who see your value, who support your dreams, and who bring peace into your life instead of drama. You are being surrounded by a tribe of supporters who are aligned with your new, higher vibration. Your financial situation is also under the gaze of the divine right now. If you have been worried about how to make ends meet or how to fund your next big idea, stay calm. The same hands that are protecting you from disaster are also working to provide for your needs. You may see a sudden shift in your career, a new job offer, or a creative idea that turns into a stream of income. The blockages that were preventing your prosperity are being cleared away. You are moving into a time where you will have more than enough to share with others. Don't be surprised if you feel a sudden urge to clean your home, organize your space, or change your habits. This is your physical body responding to the spiritual cleanup that has already taken place. You are making room for the new blessings to sit. When your environment is clear, your mind stays clear, and you can hear the whispers of guidance more easily. You are becoming a person who acts with confidence and moves with grace. The fear that used to hold you back is being replaced by a bold, quiet strength. Remember that you are a child of the universe and you are deeply loved. Every step you take is being watched over by forces that want to see you succeed. The reason this message reached you is that you were at a breaking point, and heaven refused to let you break. You are being rebuilt into something stronger, wiser, and more beautiful than you were before. The next few hours are going to be full of small miracles that confirm everything I am telling you. Keep your eyes open and your heart ready to receive. You are standing on the threshold of a completely different life, the version of you that was tired and worried. Ed is fading away, and a new version is stepping forward. This person, the true you, is not afraid of the future because they know they are not walking into it alone. You have the protection of the archangels and the favor of the divine on your side. Nothing can stand in the way of what is meant for you. This is your time to shine, your time to grow, and your time to finally experience the peace you have been praying for. My child, the final hours of this 72-hour window are now upon you, and you can likely feel the atmosphere changing around you. This is the moment where the spiritual world and the physical world meet to finalize the work that has been done on your behalf. You have made it through the most dangerous part of the storm without even being touched by the wind. The disaster that was meant to change your life for the worse has been turned into a foundation for your future success. You are standing in a place of total victory, and the peace you feel right now is the proof that everything has been handled by a power much greater than your own. As you move forward into this new day, you will notice that your physical body feels lighter, almost as if a heavy cloak has been removed from your shoulders. This is the weight of the old you, the person who lived in fear, the person who stayed awake at night, worrying about things they couldn't control. That version of you no longer exists. You have been refined through this process, and you are stepping into a version of yourself that is bold, clear-headed, and deeply connected to your intuition. You will find that you no longer need to look for answers outside of yourself because the divine voice within you is becoming louder and more distinct every single hour. This transformation is reaching into every corner of your life, including your home. You might find yourself wanting to open the windows, clear out the clutter, and let fresh air into your space. This is a physical sign of the spiritual clearing that has just taken place. Your home is becoming a sanctuary of peace, a place where the negative energy of the past can no longer reside. When you walk through your front door, you will feel a sense of safety and belonging that you haven't felt in a very long time. This is because the shield that Archangel Michael placed around you is not just temporary, it is a permanent adjustment to your reality. I want you to think about the people in your life who have been a source of stress or confusion. You will notice a strange thing happening. Those people will either change their behavior toward you or they will simply stop appearing in your day-to-day life. The divine is filtering your social circle to ensure that only those who are meant for your highest good remain. You are being surrounded by destiny helpers, people who will appear at just the right time to offer a hand, a kind word, or a massive opportunity. You don't have to go looking for them. They are being drawn to your new light like a magnet. If you are feeling the power of this final transition, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel so we can continue to walk this path together. Your journey is just beginning, and staying connected will help keep your spirit high. Also, I invite you to comment "I claim my new life" below. By writing these words, you are putting a stamp on this miracle and declaring to the universe that you are ready for the abundance that is flowing toward you. Your comment is a powerful signal of faith, and it helps build a community of support for everyone who is part of this journey. Your financial life is also being touched by this divine shift. The doors that were locked tight are now standing wide open. You may find that money comes to you from unexpected sources, or that a business idea you once dismissed suddenly becomes clear and profitable. The struggle for enough is being replaced by the reality of more than enough. This isn't just about wealth, it's about the freedom to live your life according to your purpose without the constant shadow of lack hanging over you. You are being blessed so that you can be a blessing to others, and the universe is trusting you with this new level of prosperity. In your career or your daily work, you will find a new level of favor. People in positions of power will suddenly notice your talents and your dedication. You won't have to fight for recognition or struggle to be heard. Your work will speak for itself, and the right people will be moved to support your growth. This is the favor of heaven at work in your professional life. The paths that were blocked by jealousy or competition are being cleared, and you are being positioned for a promotion or a breakthrough that will change the trajectory of your entire career. As these 72 hours come to a close, remember that you are never alone. The protection you have received is a gift that stays with you. You can walk through any situation with your head held high, knowing that you are backed by the highest power in existence. The fear of what might happen is gone, replaced by the excitement of what is coming. You have been chosen for this moment, and you have been prepared for this level of success. Every trial you faced in the past was simply training for the greatness you are about to step into. Take a deep breath and feel the gratitude washing over you. Gratitude is the key that keeps the doors of heaven open. Spend a few moments today simply saying thank you for the protection, the clarity, and the blessings that have arrived. You don't need to know how everything will work out. You only need to know that it is working out for your good. The universe has your back, Michael is standing guard, and your life is finally becoming the masterpiece it was always meant to be. This is your time to live, to love, and to thrive. The next time you look in the mirror, look closely at your eyes. You will see a spark that wasn't there a few days ago. That is the spark of the divine living within you. It is a light that cannot be put out by any person or any situation. You are protected, you are loved, and you are destined for incredible things. Stay in this peace, keep your heart open, and watch as the miracles continue to unfold in the days and weeks to come. Your new story has officially begun, and it is more beautiful than anything you could have ever imagined. My child, today, on this special day of December 23rd, there is a message that has found its way to you for a very specific reason. Archangel Michael is speaking directly to your heart right now, and his words are clear. Something amazing will happen in exactly 1 hour. This is not a coincidence, and it is certainly not something you should ignore. God is telling you right now not to take this as a joke, because if you choose to skip this moment, you might find yourself in a place of deep regret later on. Please, open your heart and your mind before the next 5 seconds pass. My beloved child, do not turn away from this. Stay with me until the very end, because what is about to be revealed is not just another message. It is a moment that your soul has been waiting for in total silence for a very long time. As we speak today on December 23rd, something powerful in the unseen world has finally shifted in your favor. A door that has been locked for years, keeping you away from your happiness, has finally swung open. Archangel Michael is whispering into your life right now, telling you that in the next hour, a surprise is moving toward you. This is a time to listen very carefully. This is not something you should take lightly or scroll past. If you stay right here, you will see that something huge is waiting for you. You are currently standing on the very edge of a moment that has the power to rewrite the story of your entire next chapter. Right now, as you are listening to these words, heaven is aligning a very specific and unexpected blessing that has your name written directly on it. I want you to stay with me, because the revelation coming next might make your heart pause for a second. There is a person you once wished cared for you more, someone you prayed for, and someone whose return you honestly thought was impossible. This person is being pulled toward you by a force that is much stronger than logic. Their footsteps are already moving in your direction, and their energy is searching for yours. Archangel Michael says this soul will surprise you, not next week or tomorrow, but within 1 hour of hearing this message. Do not skip this. God is putting something in motion that you did not even dare to ask for anymore. If you walk away now, you may never truly understand why this moment found you at this exact second. Today's message did not show up randomly on your screen. It appeared because heaven needed to stop you exactly where you are. Archangel Michael is standing right beside you, lifting a heavy weight off your shoulders, a burden you didn't even realize was still hurting you. Maybe someone tried to break your spirit recently, or maybe someone walked away when you needed them the most. Perhaps someone made you believe that you were all alone in this world. But today, on December 23rd, that feeling ends. In the next 60 minutes, a major shift will unfold. It could be an unexpected message, a sudden phone call, a financial change, or a long-lost connection suddenly reviving. It will enter your life so quietly and yet so powerfully that you will feel a warmth spread across your chest. Don't skip this, because this is the beginning of a moment you were never supposed to miss. Stay with me and keep your focus, because what is about to be revealed will take your breath away. Something powerful is moving toward you, and if you scroll, you might disconnect from the energy that is already surrounding your life. Right now, Archangel Michael is placing a shield of protection around you. He is clearing a path that has been blocked for many months. As this shield rises, that specific person is feeling an unexplained pull to reach out to you. Their heart is trembling because heaven is whispering your name into their spirit. If you are ready to receive this blessing and step into the light, please subscribe to this channel and comment, "I am ready to claim this energy." Something huge is forming behind the scenes, and you are only seconds away from understanding why this message found you today. Stay with me, because this next part is where everything starts to become real for you. In the next hour, a wave of unexpected communication is aligning itself with your timeline. This could be a message, a call, or even a surprise visit that carries your destiny inside it. The moment it touches your life, you will feel a shift inside you, like a deep breath you didn't know you were holding. Today, on December 23rd, we are moving into a space where everything starts to become very real for you. You have been waiting, perhaps even doubting, but the atmosphere around you is changing at this very moment. A wave of unexpected communication is currently aligning itself with your life's timeline. It is not just one message or one small sign. It is a flood of connection that is heading your way. This could arrive as a text message, a sudden phone call, or even a surprise visit that carries your entire destiny inside of it. The second this energy touches you, you will feel a physical shift inside your chest. It will feel like a deep, long breath that you didn't even realize you were holding back for all these months. If you can feel this shift starting already, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and comment "I receive it" to anchor this blessing into your day. There is someone in your life who once hesitated. This is a person who might have doubted the connection, or perhaps they were the one who chose to walk away when things got difficult. But right now, they are being guided back toward you with a level of clarity they have never felt before in their entire life. They are not coming back to you empty-handed or with more excuses. They are coming with the truth, with deep realizations, and with a sincere desire to make things right or to start something completely new. Do not turn away now because your next chapter is pressing hard against your present moment. If this message appeared on your screen today, on December 23rd, please understand that it was not by luck or by accident. This is divine alignment. This is perfect timing. It is heaven itself placing you exactly where you were always supposed to be at this exact hour. When you stay present in this moment, you are allowing your spirit to receive what was always meant to be yours. Heaven is not finished speaking to you yet, so stay right here with me. I know your heart has been restless over these past few days, and there is a reason for that. You have been sensing that something is circling your destiny, something that has been held back or delayed for a very long time. On this day, December 23rd, that wait finally comes to an end. Archangel Michael is telling you that a moment of truth is approaching, and it will touch your life in a way you never expected. Someone who carries a very important piece of your personal story is currently realizing your true value. They once thought they could walk away without feeling the loss, but they were wrong. They are realizing now that your energy is irreplaceable. Please do not look away, because what is coming next will wake up your entire spirit. You have been standing on the edge of a breakthrough that seemed to keep delaying over and over again. But now, that delay has been officially removed by a higher power. A surprise that is deeply emotional and life-changing is aligning itself with your name right now. This is a divine call back to a connection you thought was fading away into the past. It is a dream you thought you had forgotten, or a moment you convinced yourself was impossible. It is returning to you now with a force that you simply will not be able to ignore. Listen very carefully, because this is the core of what you need to hear today. Someone has been thinking about you much more than you actually know. They think about you more than they are willing to admit to anyone else, and more than they can even hide from themselves. Their heart is feeling very uneasy right now because their mind keeps circling back to your face and your energy. They are preparing to give you a surprise or a gesture that will make your heart stop for a second. This will be a confession or a sudden shift in their behavior that proves heaven was right all along. Do not break this moment or scroll away. Something you once prayed for is finally taking a step toward you. If you believe in this connection, make sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments so we can keep this energy flowing together. My child, as we continue through this powerful day of December 23rd, the energy around you is becoming even more intense. You might feel a slight tingle in your hands or a sudden warmth in your chest. This is not your imagination. This is the physical sign that the spiritual shift we spoke about is taking hold of your reality. Archangel Michael is standing closer to you now than he has in months, and he is clearing away the final clouds of doubt that have been hanging over your head. You have spent so many nights wondering if you were ever going to see a change. You have looked at your life and felt like you stuck in a loop of the same old patterns and the same old pains. But today, on December 23rd, the cycle is officially broken. The silence that has been between you and your blessing is finally cracking open. Imagine a dam that has been holding back a massive river. The dam has just developed its first major crack, and the water is starting to pour through. This surprise that is coming to you in less than an hour is a direct answer to a secret prayer you made when you were at your lowest point. Do you remember that night when you felt completely alone and whispered a request to the universe? You might have even forgotten you asked for it because you didn't think it was possible. But God never forgot. Archangel Michael was there, recording every word of your heart's desire. Now, that prayer is manifesting as a tangible, real-world event. The person who is currently making their way toward you is experiencing a spiritual awakening of their own. For a long time they were running away from the truth. They were trying to distract themselves with work, with other people, or with habits that didn't serve them. They thought they could silence the voice in their head that kept saying your name. They thought they could move on without acknowledging the deep connection that exists between your souls. But today, that resistance has completely crumbled. They are realizing that no matter where they go or what they do, they carry your energy with them. It is a weight they can no longer ignore, but it is a beautiful weight. It is the weight of love, of destiny, and of a shared purpose. As you listen to this, they are likely looking at their phone, typing and deleting messages, or perhaps they are already in their car driving toward a place that reminds them of you. The hesitation is gone, replaced by a sudden, urgent need to be near you again. I want you to take a deep breath and truly feel the importance of this moment. If you are feeling this connection and you want to ensure this energy stays locked into your life, please subscribe to this channel and comment "I claim my miracle" right now. By doing this, you are telling the universe that you are an active participant in your own destiny. You are showing that you are ready to receive the abundance and the love that is being poured out for you on this December 23rd. The surprise that is arriving isn't just about another person, it is also about your own worth. For too long you have settled for less than you deserve. You have accepted crumbs of affection and small pieces of success, but the message today is that the era of just enough is over. You are entering the era of more than enough. You are about to receive a blessing so large that it will feel overwhelming at first. Don't be afraid of the size of this miracle. You were built to handle this level of joy. Archangel Michael is using his sword of light to cut any remaining cords that tie you to your past failures or your past heartbreaks. He is saying that those things no longer define who you are. The person you were yesterday is not the person who is receiving this blessing today. You have grown, you have suffered, and you have remained kind despite it all. That kindness has not gone unnoticed. It is being rewarded today in a way that will leave you speechless. Think about the next 60 minutes. Somewhere out there, the wheels are turning. A decision has been made in a high office, or a heart has finally softened in a distant home. The news is traveling toward you. It might come as a notification that makes your heart skip a beat. It might be a knock on your door that you weren't expecting. Whatever form it takes, it will be the proof you need that you are never truly alone and that you are deeply loved by the divine. Please, do not move from this space of peace. If you find your mind wandering to your worries or your bills or your old hurts, gently pull it back to the present. This script is a vessel for the energy of December 23rd, and as long as you are tuned in, you are shielded from the negativity of the outside world. This is your sanctuary. This is the moment where the old you stays behind and the new, blessed version of you steps forward into the light. The person who is coming back is going to say the words you have been waiting to hear. They aren't going to play games anymore. They are tired of the distance, and they are tired of the silence. They have seen what life is like without your light, and they have decided that it is too dark for them. Their surprise is their vulnerability. They are coming to you with their guard down, showing you the parts of themselves they were too scared to show before. This honesty is the greatest gift they could ever give you. Remember, this is all happening because you chose to listen. You chose not to skip. You chose to believe, even if it was just for a few minutes. That faith is like a magnet. It pulls the blessings out of the spiritual realm and into the physical world. Stay with me, because we are moving into the final stage of this revelation. The next hour is going to change the rest of your year. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the final confirmation of this journey. Comment "Thank you, Michael" to show your gratitude for the protection you are receiving right now. I can feel the energy peaking. The door is not just open, it has been taken off its hinges. There is nothing left to block your path. Everything you have been working for, everything you have been crying for, and everything you have been dreaming of is converging on this single hour of December 23rd. Get ready, because your life is about to look very different. And it is going to be more beautiful than you ever imagined. My child, the clock is ticking. And as we move deeper into this final moment of December 23rd, you can probably feel the air around you growing still. This is the silence that comes right before a massive storm of blessings breaks over your life. You have made it this far because your spirit recognized the truth in these words. You didn't scroll away when things got intense, and you didn't let doubt win. Because of that, the reward that is coming in the next few minutes is going to be even greater than you first imagined. Archangel Michael is now standing directly behind you, placing his hands on your shoulders to give you the strength to handle the joy that is about to arrive. Think about the weight you have been carrying for so long. Think about the sleepless nights where you wondered if anyone even saw your struggle. Today, on December 23rd, heaven is giving you a clear and loud yes. God has seen every tear and heard every unspoken plea. The surprise that is arriving in less than an hour is not just a random event. It is a personalized gift from the Creator to let you know that you are seen, you are known, and you are incredibly loved. If you can feel this love surrounding you right now, I want you to take a second to subscribe to this channel and comment, "I am blessed," to let that energy settle into your home. The person we have been speaking about is currently reaching a breaking point in their own heart. They can no longer pretend that they don't need you. They can no longer look at their life and feel satisfied without your presence in it. On this December 23rd, the walls they built out of pride or fear are being knocked down by a force they cannot control. They are looking at their phone, or perhaps they are standing outside your door trying to find the right words to say. They are terrified, but also excited, because they know that reaching out to you is the only way they will ever find peace again. This surprise is going to change everything about your relationship. I want you to prepare yourself for a complete transformation of your current situation. Maybe you have been worried about your bank account, or perhaps you have been stressed about a health issue or a problem at work. Archangel Michael is telling you that as this hour passes, the energy of lack is being replaced by the energy of abundance. Doors that were locked by your enemies are being kicked open by angels. People who tried to speak against you will suddenly find themselves silent, unable to stop the progress you are about to make. This is the power of December 23rd. This is the power of divine timing working in your favor. As you sit here, realize that the version of you that started listening to this message is already gone. You have been upgraded. Your vibration has been lifted. You are now a magnet for miracles. The surprise that is coming is going to be the first of many. It is like the first domino falling, starting a chain reaction of goodness that will last for the rest of the year and into the next. Do not let anyone tell you that you don't deserve this. You have worked hard, you have stayed faithful, and you have kept your heart open even when it was breaking. This is your harvest time. The connection you thought was dead is actually just beginning. This person is coming back with a level of maturity that will shock you. They have learned their lesson in the silence. They have realized that the grass is not greener anywhere else. It is greenest where you are. When they reach out to you within this hour, listen to the tone of their voice. You will hear the sincerity. You will hear the regret for the time they wasted, and most importantly, you will hear the love that they were too afraid to admit before. This is the miracle you asked for, and it is finally here. Please, stay in this state of gratitude. Don't let your mind wander back to the what-ifs or the hows. You don't need to know how God is going to do it. You just need to know that it is already done. On December 23rd, the spiritual laws of the universe are working on your behalf. If you believe that your life is changing for the better right now, please subscribe and leave a comment saying, "I believe in miracles." This simple act of faith creates a ripple effect that speeds up the arrival of your blessing. The more people who join this circle of light, the stronger the energy becomes for all of us. Archangel Michael is now finishing the clearing of your path. He is putting his sword away because the battle is over. The victory is yours. The surprise is practically at your fingertips. Within 60 minutes, your phone will buzz, or your doorbell will ring, or you will receive an email that changes your financial destiny. Whatever it is, you will know instantly that it was the result of this moment. You will look back at this December 23rd as the day your life finally started to make sense. You will realize that every delay was actually a protection, and every no was just leading you to this big yes. Take one more deep breath and feel the peace. The world might be chaotic, but inside your soul there is a calm that cannot be shaken. You are protected by the highest power in existence. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no person can take away what God has reserved for you. The surprise is moving. The person is coming. The money is flowing. The healing is happening. It is all converging on this very hour. You are the chosen recipient of this divine favor, and you are ready to receive it with open arms. As we end this message, remember that the energy doesn't stop here. Keep your eyes open and your heart ready. Expect the unexpected. Expect the best. This is the most beautiful December 23rd of your life, because it is the day you finally stepped into your true destiny. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. Your loyalty to your own soul is what made this possible. Go forward in peace, knowing that your miracle is already walking toward you. I can't wait to hear your story in the comments. Subscribe to stay connected to this community of faith, and may your hour be filled with more joy than you can imagine.